Okay, the answer, they out here saying the new iPhone wants your thumbprint for your protection. Oh, okay then, Doug.
What is, I don't think so. That's how they get you.
Yes! Yes! That's it!
I don't trust that.
Me either.
No, I read that go straight to the government.
Well, that is not bad, Doug.
Hello, friends. Today I am here to talk about my Practicum project over biometrics and surveillance. What you just saw was a 2016 SNL skit relating to my topic. Whether you find it funny or not, I can still provide some data and analysis to further engage in critical thinking. My research question is, what are the problems regarding biometrics and privacy? I will first go over some key terms and discuss my findings from 14 participants using a survey. I will then further use this anecdotal evidence and apply it to how it affects our everyday lives. First off, what is biometrics? This is one of the first questions I asked in my survey, and to my surprise it seems that most people knew what it was. The best way to describe it, in Michael Cobb's words, is the measurement and statistical analysis of people's unique physical and behavioral characteristics. The technology is mainly used for identification and access control, or for identifying individuals who are under surveillance. Which brings me to my next key term, surveillance. Out of the 14 people who participated, all but one agreed that the word surveillance had a negative connotation attached to it. The word itself is a French word that means to watch over or oversee. Ian Brown from the University of Oxford describes surveillance as an ancient social practice that has become a central organizing societal practice, affecting power dynamics, institutional practice, and interpersonal relations. Surveillance has had a major impact shaping our everyday technology. According to my survey, 11 people had iPhones and 3 people had Androids as their daily mobile devices. With the exception of one person, all individuals who participated in my survey had the option of having biometric authorization to use their devices. Some people chose their devices based on security measures associated with the phones. What I found interesting was that one person chose Apple based on the advanced biometric technology securing their device, while another person avoided Apple because they did not like the idea of having a big corporation having access to their security features or their personal data that allows them to be secure. I was satisfied with my findings. I liked that even with the small number of people, there was still a wide variety in opinions about biometric technology and surveillance. Some people did not worry at all about the government's access to their privacy. Some people thought that their basic rights were being violated in relation to their privacy. To further illustrate this contrast, I asked my final required question on my survey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how paranoid or concerned are you with these companies and the government handling your biometric data? Most individuals have a moderate concern, but on the spectrum, it seems as if more people are not satisfied or trusting with the government having access to this incredibly private information. It is not so easy to opt out of biometric surveillance. The newest technology has these advanced biometric security measures installed on them whether you want them or not. You will have to own an outdated piece of hardware and limit your social media and technology intake. I will provide 2 examples of biometric surveillance intervening with my everyday life. The first one is on social media. I use Facebook to keep in touch with my colleagues for work purposes mostly. Facebook is the only place that gives me updates on events that are happening within this area of work. I pretty much need it for the remainder of my college career. Have you ever posted a picture on Facebook and it automatically asks you if you want to tag the people in the photo? Well, Facebook uses biometric surveillance, and they are no stranger to data misuse and controversy. Personally, I do not feel comfortable with so much of my biometric information available, especially with the world seemingly becoming a place with eyes everywhere. My other example has to do with work itself. The only way to clock in is through this mobile portal. As you can see, the automated username it gave me is long and complex. It is so much easier and faster to conveniently let my Touch ID sign in for me. This comes in handy when it is difficult to remember multiple different usernames and passwords. It is also very hard to opt out of this, and in my essay I will go into further detail about China moving towards a social ranking system that ranks its citizens based on merit. This topic was actually sparked by a Vice News episode on HBO about China's facial recognition security found in all aspects of living. Whether you are at home on your personal devices or you are walking down the street with hidden security cameras carefully inspecting you using facial recognition software.